One of the most wonderful parts of the ministry that I have come to inherit here at McMurry is the long relationship that McMurry, as a United Methodist college, has with Lydia Patterson Institute, which is one of our United Methodist middle and high schools that the entire jurisdiction supports.
I spent 6 years of my education at LPI. I met a lot of wonderful people in the Methodist community and outside the Methodist community.
I remember in my during high school, someone from this university, McMurry University, went to talk about it. I do remember that after his talk, I was very enthusiastic about this university, and after that talk, I looked for this university and I saw the pictures and I read about it, and I was like, I want to go there. I want to be in McMurry University.
McMurry historically has extended 2 full tuition scholarships every single year to Lydia Patterson students. The university offers those to Lydia Patterson, and Lydia Patterson selects the students who will be most apt to come and thrive in this community. And they just bring such a richness to our entire campus community, and particularly here in religious life.
I was interested about McMurry. I wasn't so sure about it. I started meeting some really nice people. I felt a lot of love and support. I already knew some people here, and I don't regret my decision. I feel like God guided me a lot, and this was the best decision I could make.
It was the story about Peter when he stepped out of the boat. It could reflect to me in that summer when I had to choose where to go for college. Even though I was afraid, and even though I didn't want to leave my home, that's when I came here. I absolutely loved it. The faculty and staff, students, they were all amazing, and they were all kind to me.
A few years ago, St. Paul United Methodist Church said, we want to help make it possible for a student from Lydia Patterson to have a full ride, tuition and room and board, everything taken care of, so there are no financial barriers to them. And so St. Paul funds 2 room and board scholarships. One student works in ministry with the children, one works in ministry with the youth, and it just brings such a richness to the congregation.
Our youth and children's ministries do not run without our Lydia Patterson interns. They do everything from teaching Sunday school lessons to helping in children's church. They come by the office weekly to help with small tasks, as well as building really dynamic and important relationships with our younger people. They are mentors to those younger students, people that they can look up to, and they are always great representatives of the type of student McMurry produces.
I love kids. I love working with them. I go there every Wednesday and Sunday, and whenever I have free time or whenever they need my help, I love serving there. And I love St. Paul. I really love that church. The connection that McMurry has to St. Paul is really important, and keeping doing that is also important for students and for both institutions.
Being here, you discover yourself. Well, this journey to find yourself, you also find God.
The students from LPI are some of the most loving and genuinely compassionate people that we have on campus. They are excited to meet new people. They're excited to make different connections. They're excited to learn about other cultures. I have many students from LPI who are great friends with people who aren't even from the Christian tradition, but they value the importance of a life led by commitment to the world and to others.
I was very lucky that there was people that I already knew coming into McMurry, so I knew I wasn't going to be alone. It just bloomed into new friendships and new connections that I was never expecting, which I'm really grateful for.
It got to a point where I got more friends like Dominic, and we just continued going to chapel, and I invited all of my friends at the moment. And from there, it got to a point where we had 20 people as part of our cell, and now it's just continued growing.
And I'm so grateful for the Horizon conference that did make this possible. I will ask you to keep doing this because a lot of kids still need your help.
Our McMurry community is so much richer because of the Lydia Patterson alums who come to study and serve here, and our church is so much richer because of the LPI students who go out to serve the world. And just quite frankly, like that wouldn't be possible without the support of the South Central Jurisdiction and the Horizon Texas Conference and so many of our individual congregations all across the conference who fund and support student scholarships, who make it possible for the Lydia Patterson students to come here and study and thrive at McMurry. That just wouldn't be possible without our United Methodist connection. And so I am so very proud to be a United Methodist and so very proud to be serving at one of our United Methodist universities and living out that connection day by day. And that just wouldn't be possible without all of us. And I'm really deeply grateful for all of that.